Alright, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a simple strobe light using an Arduino, breadboard, LEDs, potentiometer, which controls that. I don't know, yeah, you can probably see that, and then turn on the lights and got yourself like a mini strobe light, which is cool. And I'm going to show you how to do this. It's quite simple. We're going to be using an Arduino. Any one will work, I'm pretty sure. Breadboard, LEDs. We're also going to be writing a little bit of code, so it's going to be very simple. This is a beginner's project. It's fairly easy. So that's what we're going to be doing. Alright, here is when we go into the little more technical stuff that if you're a beginner you might have trouble understanding. Basically you're going to have one jumper running to analog pin 0, another jumper running to ground, and another jumper running to 5 volt. Over here you're going to have one jumper running to input 13 and another one going to ground. So this is basically very simple, just some solid core wire for jumpers. This came with the starter kit. So anyway, alright, so that's how you do that. Alright, and then after you have that done, you're gonna get your breadboard, which I have right here. Alright, and this you're gonna run your cables to and all that. So put your 3 cords, just put them down really anywhere. Just so you know, on this breadboard, everything running down the pins is connected, so it makes it really easy. So basically just run this anywhere, because it doesn't have to be connected to each other, but it's going to be connected to the potentiometer. Alright, so there you go. Now with your potentiometer, which I have, a basic potentiometer, you're going to want to take the center wire, which is, in my case, purple. Is my zoom in? No, okay. And take the center wire, and that's going to be running to pin 0, which is the orange wire on my sword. And it makes it easier to twist it, because my wire is not solid core. It's actually several wires, so I gotta find over there, of course. Alright, so just take some pliers and twist it. That will help tremendously, and just make it so it's like basically one big wire, and that's just gonna go right there in front of it. Alright, now take the side wires and put one in the ground. Alright, so we'll do that. And take the other one and put it to the 5 volt pin, and that's basically the supply for that. So sometimes it's going to be a little hard to turn if one of your wires is bent, but most of the time it's fairly easy. Alright, so here you go, you're almost done. Now for these 2 wires, which are going to go to your LED. Alright, so now that you have these 2 wires, you're just going to run them to, once again, another random place. Can't be with these, or else it won't work. So just put them over here. Now the ground, 13 is positive, basically, and ground is negative. And if you don't know a lot about LEDs and such, the long one is positive, short one is negative. Probably can't see because my thing's crappy. So the long one's going to go to the positive, short one to negative. And I'm going to put 3 because the more light the better, especially for a strobe light. So there you go. Alright, so we have my 3 LEDs, everything hooked up. Now for code. Now this part can get a little bit tricky. I've already uploaded the code, so I'm gonna go to my computer and gonna do the rest of that. Alright, so once you have it up Arduino, which I will have a download down there, basically this is a kind of, you're cheating. You go to File, Examples, Analog, and then Analog Input. Alright, and basically if you had trouble understanding me before, all your instructions of where to put what is right there, and it's very simple to understand. There's the actual code itself. Alright, and so basically just gonna hit the button to reset and then upload. And if you make any adjustments to this, always just go to Sketch and then hit Verify and Compile, and that will make things just so you don't screw your Arduino up, you know if it actually works. Alright, so that's upload the code to that, and you're almost done basically. Alright, so now that you have your code hooked up, take your cable, which you should have, and plug that in. Alright, and mine does work. I think you can see. Now, this part is pretty simple. Just take some tin foil and dome it so it kind of is around the LEDs. Alright, so you can see it's kind of like domed around it. So basically you're done. That's all you really need to do. And then if you adjust your potentiometer, you have a strobe light. And if you turn on the light, off the lights, you see it's pretty cool. And then you can adjust how fast it goes. So you turn it down. Alright, so basically it makes a great night light or strobe light or whatever you want, really. So that's how to make a strobe light using an Arduino and some LEDs. Alright, thank you for watching.